many diverse indigenous peoples still connected to this land on which we gather. I want to start off with a quote by one of my favorite authors, Bell Hooks. Bell Hooks is an African-American poet, author, and social activist. She writes, "There can be no love without justice." I'm going to say that again, and I want everyone to really think about what that means to you and this environmental justice movement that we are all a part of. Again, she writes, "There can be no love without justice." There is a principle of Extinction Rebellion, one in which we cannot blame any individual for what is going on and the current crisis that we are in. Even though I know that many of these atrocities are systematic, I still struggle with this principle every day. When this principle is coupled with the Bell Hooks quote, it makes it easier to abide by. We don't have to blame any individual, but we can still hold people accountable for justice. Today, we are all here because we are demanding justice. We want the government and media to start telling the truth about what is going on, about the harm, very important, about the harm happening now to the countless numbers of people and the ecosystem near us here and around the world, and the more severe threats to our health and safety and our survival that we will face in the future. We want justice for the indigenous and frontline communities, justice for the lives affected and the lives lost. We want justice for our ecosystem, so we demand that the government halt biodiversity loss by 2025. We want justice for young folks and for our futures. That is why we demand Boston declare a climate emergency and implement policies to get to net zero carbon emissions by 2025. We want justice for all, so we propose a citizens' assembly to oversee these changes in government. This intersectional fight is about justice now and justice for our future. This is just the beginning of the rebellion against extinction. We all must do what we can, and although personal changes are important, I want to remind everyone that the only thing that will halt this climate crisis is structural change.